Sometimes I feel like I have zero control over my life. And the more responsibilities that you have, or the more people who are in your life who demand your attention, like bosses and partners and children, you can feel even more out of control. I believe that the first step to regaining control over your life is to take a step back and to take stock of all the things that you subconsciously give control to. And I'm realizing that it's not always people. It can be subconscious habits that you've done for years on autopilot. A few months ago, I decided to give up coffee because I was getting headaches and I wasn't sleeping very well, and I thought it might be the caffeine. At first, I almost gave up because I was getting these awful withdrawal symptoms, but after about a week, my headaches went away, I was sleeping so much better, and I actually had just as much energy without the caffeine. I know many of you are thinking, there is no way that I can do without my morning coffee, because that's what I used to think. But I don't know if I really believed it. It's just something you say, right? Like there's this whole industry out there that capitalizes on our obsession with coffee, with mugs and t-shirts that say things like, gotta have my coffee, but first coffee, don't talk to mommy unless she's had her coffee. And don't get me wrong, I love coffee. I love the smell of it. I love the ritual of pouring in your creamer and seeing your coffee turn color. And I certainly don't judge anyone who drinks it multiple times a day. My point is that you should drink it because you love it, because it makes you happy, or it's a little treat that you allow yourself every day. But don't say that you need it. You shouldn't give anything, especially a liquid, that much power. Unless it's water, which you actually literally do need to live. What I'm trying to say is that the first step to regaining control of your life is to identify those things that make you feel helpless and removing or reframing the way you think about those obstacles. When I felt that I needed coffee in order to function, it subconsciously became one more thing in my life that I felt that I had no control over. Once I figured out that I don't need coffee, it actually made me feel more powerful. And it made me wonder, what other things in my life do I mindlessly give control to? It might be your desire to please somebody, or it might be as simple as your morning coffee. So if you feel out of control and you're trying to regain control over your life, I encourage you to start by examining your daily habits and question whether you're doing any of these things because you feel like you need to. You don't have to completely cut these things out if they serve some other purpose, but do it on your terms, which is the essence of being in control.